And I had I was starting to get product ready to open molds. Tool was ready to go to the mold maker, pump was done, but we didn't have a name yet. And I had a graphics guy, like we were brainstorming every day. We didn't have a name. And then one night we had a couple of cocktails, and this is no. We were sitting at the kitchen island and having cocktails, martinis, and then we wrote design, and then Lezyne was born. Yeah. It's a great name, right? Yeah. Thank you. Management team, and as we grow, we tag on more people. So we produce every day, all year round. We never have down months. It actually really surprises me when I look at my sales data and I look at our shipping data. How can we ship that many pumps in November, December? And it's unbelievable, but year-round, we pretty much, we never ever have to decrease staff. We always increase staff, so I don't really need to supply any product to my competition, so to speak. The good thing is we are represented all over the world. I mean, we have exclusive distributors throughout the world. So we're very diversified. We're not dependent on one economy. We serve, for instance, the Taiwan market directly ourselves. We're everywhere. So the money is coming from everywhere, so we can sustain the ups and downs of financial crashes, etc. Only 10% of our business is the United States, so we're really not dependent on that giant, so to speak. A lot of our business, over half of our business is Europe. 20% of our business is Asia and Pacific, and Australia and New Zealand. So very diversified. We also have a very diversified team. We got Americans, Germans, Taiwanese, Canadians, everything. So,
how do you think of Japanese market?
We also serve the Japanese market. Yeah.
How many persons to export to Japan?
How many percent? Japan is probably about 5% of our business.
5%. You have any Japanese agency?
Yeah, we have a Japanese distributor. Yeah, Diatech is a company. The factory, and we had almost everything in house, including polishing. And then when I came back, I took 3.5, 4 years off. Very, very, very boring, by the way. Didn't know what to do with myself. And then when I started Lezyne, I can say there's a huge difference how Taiwan operates these days. I mean, the quality is much better, but you do need very, very tight control, because out of one factory you will have two different qualities coming out. So there's not a cohesive quality standard in this country. They really don't care. I know Taiwanese get very offended, but I tell them that all the time. Same way when people are in this factory, I always tell them they're not in Taiwan, they're somewhere else. We have a lot of female leadership here. The biggest problem in Asia is the loose face, so they lie and try to make the problem go away. This is a very honest company. People can say, it's okay. That's the only way you got to fix it. And we're pretty firm with our suppliers. We have a very good working quality control system. Everything that comes in gets checked. If it doesn't match the drawing, it gets rejected. So as I said, like compared to Germany, where you have a stable quality and nothing else, but there's one way or no way. In Taiwan, it's different. You have many ways. So if you want to ensure a very stable product, you need to have your own factory. You need to be, you need to have good staff. I mean, our R&D team is 20 people, including the U.S. We have our in-house R&D. We have our in-house QC. I always say, if you want to have a pencil, go in the forest, chop down the tree, and sharpen it. That's your pencil. You should probably show the pen, right? Did the pen get done?
Yeah, it's in the bag.
Okay, wonderful.
Are suppliers also based in Taiwan?
I'm sorry?
The suppliers?
Yeah. We buy everything out of Taiwan. With a lot of the product, a lot of the raw materials, some of them are imported. Some aluminum alloys are imported, but extruding, all the post-processes are done all in this area. So, to answer your question, the reason why we are in Taichung, it is, as I said in the movie... Huh?
The Chinese movie.
Okay. Anyways, I call this the Detroit of the bicycle business. You know, much better than Taipei, much better what you could do in the south of Taiwan. So that's why we're here.